Blair, Thomas, and Magic. Subscribe now, watch us live lavish. We got Brooks, now we live, and we bringing major vibes.
Obsidian Alliance, we taking all flying high. Follow us now for guidance. Obsidian Alliance, Obsidian Alliance. We got the best advice. Keep it real, no lions. Obsidian Alliance, Obsidian Alliance, Obsidian Alliance, Obsidian Alliance. We got.
And of course, nobody wants to do the intro. What's going on? It's the Obsidian Alliance here. Happy weekend to everybody here. We hope you're enjoying yourselves. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to all of our videos. We really do appreciate it. But first thing first, a little rant. For y'all that were saying, because you know we do read comments. We read every comment, no matter if it's on Instagram, Facebook, or down in the YouTube section. For y'all that were saying it's too many rules for our Valentine's Day contest, mind you, this was just something doing out the goodness of our hearts. That's one. That's $200. I would hate to see what happens when we decide when we get bigger, when we decide to start giving away other things that are even more bigger than that. We had six guidelines. 3 out of those 6 were just what you needed to do, how to send it in, and what date it needed to be due by. The other things, such as you had to be 21 or over, was a safeguard for us because there are too many people, such as on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, that has underage people. And we're not trying to get hemmed up for that at all. So you have to realize where we're coming from with that. Other than that, could have had free reign, but no, it's too many rules. But yet y'all doing this. But yet y'all doing a silhouette challenge and the busted challenge for free.
But see, here's my thing about it. The only thing that would probably be difficult for y'all that I probably would have changed, instead of making it 5 subscribers, I would have said 2. I'd have brought that down because, but the rest of that stuff, $200. And let's not play out here, ladies. A lot of y'all gonna be alone on Valentine's Day. Y'all may not know it yet, but y'all gonna be single in the next couple days, cause you know,
or realize that you're the side chick.
Ooh. Ooh.
You get that.
The team.
You get that after Valentine's Day sales where the candy drops by like 75%, and it's like, oh baby, I just finally thought of you. Sorry, I couldn't make it.
But like honestly, for $200, what would make y'all think that we would only have one rule? Like it's $200. Like
I said, I would hate for when we decide to do something for charity, or if we decide to give away a game system or games when we get higher. I would hate to see, because this is something that was coming out of our pocket. Wasn't something that was, given by y'all or anything like this. This is going to be coming out of our pocket personally. But like I said, that's neither here nor there. The next challenge that we'll be doing will be a few more months from now anyway. So it is what it is. But today's topic and rant is male honesty, or honesty that females want from men, but they don't really want it really. And now it's funny because it's like, y'all ask us these many questions like, oh, does this dress make me look fat? Or how do you feel about my girlfriend? Or where do you see us going? And we give you a 100% real answer, and you fly off the handle or get upset because you don't like the answer that you've already processed in your head, because a lot of females like to do this, of like the planning ahead, when I told you from the get-go we were just taking it slowly and see where it goes.
Don't nobody want to move slow, and that's the problem. Like, and this happens to me a lot, which is honestly why I am the way I am now when it comes to telling people who I am and what I'm about, well, one, I'm getting tired of always starting over because this is getting kind of redundant now. I'm tired of saying my favorite color 6 times. But as far as letting somebody in like that, I can literally say you're a great person. I could see us going places, but I still want to get to know. I want to have that time where I'm getting to know your quirks, you're getting to know mine. I know what your pet peeves are. I know what you like to eat. Because let me tell you something. You could be dating someone and not even know what they're allergic to because you didn't even you skipped that whole getting to know portion.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as people hearing, it's not that they don't want the honesty, Magic. What it is they heard what they wanted to hear. So when you said, if a woman were to ask you, where do you see us going? And you gave a description. If that description had anything to do with the future, that means that you saw you and her together. It doesn't matter what you said. If it had anything to do with you moving forward with her, that's what you said. You said that you want us to be together. That's what you said.
That's not what they want to hear, though, bro. They want to hear commitment, marriage, and getting a house and ring and the.
I'm not marrying a stranger.
But, you gone?
What you were saying was so off that his camera just went off.
Yeah. Bro. Let's be real though. Let's be real.
Can't take this no more.
Let's be real. We know what they want to hear. It's on you. It's on you, kind of you, if you wanted to. What's the right word?
The ball is in your court, fellas.
Yeah. How you want to play it? You want her to go off? You want to tell what you want to hear?
Time out.
Or you be honest. Or you just be honest and whatever comes with it, comes with it.
But see, but this is the point. Don't ask for something you're not ready for. Or if you take my words and twist them, then there's that. Like if you heard what I said, okay, you know what? Matter of fact, it comes with the whole logic of if a woman asks you how she looks in a dress, I could say just like this, babe, the way your curves are, that dress isn't right for you. I didn't call you fat.
Oh, you called her fat.
No.
Yes,
I didn't say nothing about her weight. I didn't say nothing about her weight.
You just called her fat, sir.
But in my head, if you replay it back, and this is what I always ask them to do, replay back exactly what I said. And then when I say something about your curves, well, what do you mean by that? Well, instead of getting mad for 3 hours, why didn't you ask me that when I said it?
Oh, bro.
What I was trying to tell you was, since you're a curvy woman, certain dresses are just, they reveal a little bit too much for my taste. That's what I was saying. Or it's a bit too tight around the butt. It's a bit too tight around the breasts. That's just
called her
what
fat,
it is.
and she's gonna be mad at you for 3 hours. And
that's perfectly fine, because guess what? I have a PlayStation, so I'm gonna play my PlayStation, and you can.
And that's gonna be even worse. The worst thing that you could be like is you don't care.
No, it's not that I don't care. I say the same thing. When you are ready to talk, come talk to me. When you're ready.
They don't like to hear that either.
I don't want to talk to you, bro.
They don't like that either. But mind you, this is not just for females. Men have pride and men have ego. Men sometimes, when it comes to certain things, don't want their pride or ego to be hurt either. So they cannot handle honesty.
What men can't handle is when women do the same things they do.
Yeah.
Now, now everybody knows the dude or has known the dude who's playing the game hard. He's a dog out here, and then gets so butthurt when he finds a number in one of his shorty's phones. It's just like, how you mad? How you mad?
They get more mad when they honest about it. Yup, I was talking to him.
Just like my guy. Nobody like you have like 6 or 7 different females on your roster. Why are you mad? Because one got smart.
Right, man.
Like Ori.
That be the issue with this. It's big nigga season. It ain't going too well for me right now. they're getting smarter every day. It's hard for me to keep them reeled in. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, it does baffle me on people. I'm not saying you need to lie about anything, but it just baffles me when people ask for the truth and you tell them, like they say, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. It's just like, how, like you said, how do I look? And you can tell them the truth, they get mad. You lie about it and they find out, they get mad. It's just like, where do you win? Where's the in between?
Or if you act like,
you can't
don't ask for.
Do not be an enabler where you're just giving them everything they want to hear. That does not help anybody.
Or don't ask me, like I said, pretty much. Don't ask if you don't want my relationship advice. Do not ask. If you don't want any advice on your marriage, do not ask.
French.
I'm going to, especially if I know you've been doing dirt. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Yep.
Right, because I'm on the outside looking in, so I have nothing to gain from either breaking up or trying to save anything. So if you can't handle the truth, do not ask me, because I don't go like, and this is not to say that I go out looking to hurt feelings. I don't go out looking to hurt feelings, but I'm going to be blunt and honest with you, because one, not a lot of people do that nowadays anyway. It seems like almost everybody wants the sugar-coated lie, because everybody's in their feelings and we got to protect feelings.
Feelings.
Yeah.
So deep in my feelings.
Why or how did we get so sensitive as
internet, bro?
This is true.
And we used to say shit to each other. It was just like, damn. But I understood. But now it's just like, even if you try to tone it down, it's still a problem.
Can't say certain words against certain communities or you'll be canceled.
That's the culture.
Yeah, but honestly, I think we're tackling a problem here, but we're not getting to the nitty gritty of it. People, when I forgot, was it Mr. Brooks here or Mr. Magic said, when people ask you a question and they want honesty, but my goodness.
Yeah, blown up, bro.
Your camera doesn't want you to go.
Nah.
Yo, what's up with the skillets though? Why I got
My bad. Having technical difficulties here. I'm telling you, I'm having trouble keeping them in line. I told him I was recording. Anyway. Yes, people want to hear honesty. And a lot what really pisses me off? When somebody's asking you a question and they already know what your answer going to be because they hesitate on asking you.
Oh, God.
It's like, oh, well, I was going to ask, but I'm kind of afraid to. And why? Because you know the answer already. You know what's up.
Or
Don't be afraid.
She wasn't that afraid she asked it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
She wasn't that afraid she asked it still.
But it took 20 minutes just to get that out of her. And it's just like, if you would have just said that instead of because now I'm irritated because you don't kept me in a loop for 20 minutes. Oh yeah, well, you remember when we talked about this and when we talked about that, and well, I'm kind of feeling like, what are you feeling like? What is it? Talk, speak. When you want your Birkin bag, you know how to speak. When you want your 10 wings flat lemon pepper with ranch on the side, you know how to speak. When you want your freaking crab legs, yeah, your crab legs with your Old Bay seasoning, you know how to speak.
With extra
same thing with dudes. You know how to speak when it comes to some Jordans. You know how to speak when it comes to some weed.
You know how
Why can't you
want to get some?
There you go. You know how to speak then. Just speak your mind. The worst that could happen, people, is that someone disagrees with you, or you just find out
which that is a thing now too that I hate. Like nobody can disagree anymore. And it's just like, oh, automatically now you just a hater. It's like, bro, I just don't disagree. I'm not, there's no reason for me to hate on you. There's no reason for me to do anything negative towards you. We just have a disagreement. You can go your way and I can go mine. And we just have disagreements. It doesn't matter. Like that. Oh, you just hating on me because you don't agree with my opinion. Nah, your opinion's stupid. But no, we just don't disagree. We just don't agree. That's all it is. People like God, I don't know. It was just like 10 years ago where you could have a disagreement on something and nobody was sensitive about it. And it was just you could have debates and disagreements and you could still be a brother, or you could still be family, or you could still be this, that, and the third. Now, of course, there are some conversations to where if you have a disagreement on it, like, then that's just, if you're a racist, I I can't mess with you. Like, if you're a racist, if if you mess with children, things of that nature, then no, there is no, you are either on one side of the fence or you're not. But small minor things like almost getting into a shouting fighting match over comic book characters, like.
But even with that, we can bring it up. Even with that, Mr. Magic can attest to this. Even when we were living together, even when me and Brooks had an issue, you saw how quickly it got resolved, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the difference between men and women. Men don't hold on to it. You're mad, you get over your madness, and you be like, you know what? This is stupid.
There's also a mature factor. And I know that women are more mature at a certain age than men, but I feel like it's to a certain extent. Because I see some females kill each other, not literally, but just over some dumb stuff, or of being honest about whose boyfriend or whose friend what. And when the truth comes out, they just don't want to hear it.
Or I saw a post on Facebook and it was like, females are more willing to forgive a dude that's been cheating than their friend over a disagreement.
Yep.
And that is the craziest thing to me. Because back in the day, two dudes get into a disagreement, have a fight in the school bathroom, it's done and over with.
That.
Yeah, it is done and over with. We're friends after that. Females,
woo!
We can't go by Becky's house on that street.
Oh,
wait, what?
And I'm Birkin.
Hold on, to add on to what you just said, it's also one of those things where, and male and females do this, is like you find out something and you might not be nothing of sorts and like you're just in the middle, but now because I don't like Blair and you my friend, I don't want you to talk to him even though you guys are friends. So, like that in between stuff, I hate it so much. Oh, well, I don't like her no more, so you can't talk to her. But it was not my argument, and we're still cool. Oh, you can't talk to him. That means this and that. But I didn't have the argument with him. That was between y'all. Like,
yeah, no, I've had a couple of
unless that person does something to me,
yeah,
please cut it out.
Yeah, no, I've had that a couple of times where friends were like, "Oh, well, you can't talk to such and such." No, not at all. That friend did nothing personal to me. So until that person does something personal to me, I'm still being friends with them because I have a different connection with them than I do with you, and that connection's not going away. So,
and you know the crazy, it be. I won't say just women. Brooks, you all right? Okay, there you go.
You can't keep them in control either.
But I'm not gonna say just women, but like it be typically like new relationships, men and women be trying to tell you who you can and can't hang out with, and that just don't fly with me. Now, of course, if I'm in a relationship, I'm not gonna be hanging out with my female friend at 2 or 3 in the morning. No, I'm not. Okay, but if we're all at a get together and you don't like Shorty for whatever reason, unless she literally if you can show me physical proof of her disrespect, and even then, I'm still gonna have a conversation like, yo, you disrespected my girl. If you're not going to apologize, if you don't feel like you're wrong in the situation, okay, well, understand something that I don't like what you did, or blah blah blah. Just have a conversation. But as soon as you get to that point, it's just like, oh, you taking her side over mine. I've been here longer than you. But it don't matter who's been here longer, who's been here shorter. Wrong is wrong. That's it. And if I'm wrong, wrong is wrong. The funny thing is, I always notice this about women too. They try to justify why they had to apologize,
or just try to justify dumb shit. It's just
like this is a prime example. I'm sorry that I cursed you out and said something rude about you, but you made me do that. No, I didn't make you do anything, sweetheart. You could have chose not to say anything. You could have chosen to speak calmly, but instead you chose to be ugly. And then when I started to get ugly, oh my God, he's crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm just giving you that same energy you were giving me.
Or justify other women cheating, or justify other women lying, or justify female double standards. Bruh, no. If y'all want this equality and for us to be on an equal playing field of getting blame, y'all need to take that blame too and stop justifying the dumb shit, because that's dumb. This just like if I'm telling my dude he's wrong for cheating, you should tell your female, yo, what are you doing? That's a good dude. Y'all should be doing the same thing. There's no justification for dumb shit.
Nah, they don't do that. They be like, oh, date them all, sis. Date them all until the right one come along. If he didn't put a ring on it, then he's really not yours. No way. But why would I put a it'd be so funny. Women want us to act like a husband, but they ain't out here acting like wives. Not even acting like girlfriends. Y'all acting like hot girl summer. So guess what? It's hot boy summer. It's gonna be hot boy summer.
You want no hot girl, bro.
It's gonna be a cold winter.
What else is annoying is both roles do this, being honest about their actual feelings, and then when they want to get in an argument, they use it against them.
Ooh,
you want
toxic behavior 101.
You want me to be honest about family. You want me to be honest about this, but then they go around and use it against each other. Well, blah blah blah. That's why your mother don't love you. Well, damn. I told you that in privacy. Like, we supposed to be
confident. Like,
I told you what happened and why we not rocking, and now you using it against me. Come on now. And this is why people do have trust issues and don't want to be honest sometimes. Because when you tell them the truth, like I said, truth hurts. Either it's gonna hurt them or they're gonna use it against you eventually. Like, sometimes it's just like, yo, then what's the point?
Exactly.
Or being honest and say, hey, I don't see this relationship going nowhere. Oh, blah 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 blah.
You leaving me just like your dad left you. Like, bro, like
it's just shit. Like, it's just like, stop forcing stuff, people. When people are being honest with you, believe them, listen, and act accordingly.
Exactly.
If you need to leave, if you need to get away from them, if you have to go your separate ways, whatever, do it. There's no point of being around each other that when y'all honest, it's still toxic. Like, make it make sense.
And then here's the funny thing, and I see this post all the time, and this quote this thought. Have y'all seen the post that says women have more strength than men because when a man cheats, a woman will try to work it out, but when a woman cheats, a man is so heartbroken. You see, but here's the difference with that. I don't even think it has to do with being strong. I'm just not dumb enough to keep sticking around with someone who doesn't respect me enough to not sleep with other people.
But then not only that, more often than not, women cheat emotionally. It's not a physical, because a man doesn't even have to get drunk. A man can go out, see a beautiful broad. Hey, I want to do it, even though I know that I am in a relationship, but I just see something that I like, and she was giving me the vibes, and vibes, and we just going in there. It is nothing but a physical thing. But a woman, nah.
Yeah, because she ain't gonna touch no ugly nigga.
Not only that, it's just because a woman,
he gotta have some type of money. He gotta have some type of physical attraction. He has to have something that she likes in order for her to talk to him.
A woman, a lot of times, hold their stuff in high esteem, so you have to work for it anyway. So there's dates, and I think Jada Pinkett said it best when she was with August during their entanglement.
Entanglement with August.
I just wanted to feel pretty again. That's a wonderful line women use when they justify their cheating. I wanted to feel pretty again. I wanted to feel sexy again. He didn't make me feel like I was good enough. And some men use that too. Don't get me wrong. The famous line for men is, "Oh, you didn't make me feel like a man." So I found the woman that did. But women will use that line more often than men will.
Listen, it ain't even about that, yo. Is you sucking or not? And if you're not, I'm gonna find somebody who's gonna do it. Like that's it. Like,
but like I said, yeah, that's men. That's physical. It's, oh, you're not providing something for me physically, so I'm gonna go out and find it. Women is, oh, you're not making me feel pretty, self-esteem, things of that nature. So I'm gonna find a man that can bring my self-confidence and self-esteem up.
And you know what's funny? That man that you guys are both describing, the one who lifts them up emotionally, takes them out on better dates, looks better, more financially stable, more mentally stable, still makes them go back to the person who played them out. That'd be the funny part. Well, it's just like, it was just a fling with him. And I mean, I had to come to grips with my real feelings and understand. Bro, but it used to be so funny. They don't, the honest truth about men and women, here it is. Anything that you put out into the universe is going to come back to you. So if you're a dickhead to most of the women that you date, it shouldn't be a surprise to you when a dickhead woman finds you and she starts treating you like you treated everybody else.
Or it comes back to your children.
Yeah, there you go. Or even for a man, for a woman. If you out here dogging every dude out, and then you finally find somebody that you're like, damn, I really should have talked to him and been with him. And oh no, baby, it's too late for that. I want what everybody else got. I want somebody to add. That's all I want.
They found your busted challenge.
Like, it's just like it mind boggles me. Like, people are just so confused. Like, I don't know why this is happening to me. I'm such a good person. Yes, you're a good person, but even me, I can tell you, we can sit here and discuss stories all day, but in a couple situations, I was the dog. And what happened? 5 or 6 months later, female dogged me out. But guess what? I can't hold every woman accountable for that. That's me. That's the energy that I put out. It was my responsibility. I had 3 friends telling me to back away, and I still didn't do it. So guess what? What does Grandma Brooks always say?
Who don't listen must fail.
There you go. So it comes down to that, people. Be honest with yourself, for not just the other person, but for yourself. Holding all that stuff in, you're going to get your lives entangled. Shout outs to Jada Pinkett. Like, it's just not going to end well. And if we're all on this no drama 2021, all this and all, then just be honest from jump. You're talking to multiple people. Everybody's talking to multiple people 9 times out of 10.
You got to find what you like.
Exactly. You got to shop around for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So when it comes to honesty, how y'all handle it? Like, do you pick and choose your battles when it comes to it, or do you just
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Like we were saying, if I know you and I know how you're gonna answer it, probably I won't talk to you. I'll go to the next person.
There's been plenty of times where Brooks or Blair have come to me or many of my other friends about anything that I've said, anything that I've done, this, that, and the third. They've come with me with honesty. I'm one of those people that accepts blunt honesty because I'm going to be the same way back. Not a lot of people are capable of receiving that, but I am. So when somebody comes to me and be like, "Hey, you fucked up," or Blair, when he calls me, sometimes, when we have our morning calls, and he'd be like, "Dude, why'd you say that?" Or you got everybody and their mama blowing up my phone because you decided to be reckless. And that's honestly, you just have to deal with. I don't take offense to it. Just something personal. When we were all living together towards the tail end, it was very difficult for all of us because we were under a lot of stress, a lot of depression, things of that nature. And I know we got on each other's nerves, probably me more so than most. But we've had honest conversations since then, and we've been able to move forward past it. So it's just that when it comes to honesty, you have to know who you are as a person and to know your friends. So,
Here's one of those things that I seen on Facebook that has to deal with honesty. It's like it's that question is just like, if you can honestly look at yourself, it's along the lines of being in a relationship. Like, would you want, if you had a son or daughter, to date somebody like you? Yeah. And I'm sure a lot of people, when they seen that, it was just like, ooh.
Yeah.
So if you have that reaction, then maybe you need to change.
Me back then, no. Me now, yes.
I ain't lie. Me back then, hell no. Me now, yes.
Yeah, I'm a lot more mature than I was. I was chasing, and oh God, that's another video for another day. Chasing with no purpose.
And even a better question is not even your son or daughter. I asked a girl this last week. Would you date you? If you had to pursue you, would you put up with it? Flat out told me no. No. So if you ain't gonna put up with you, why are you expecting somebody else to?
Boy.
Then I got called fat and immature, and so I was just like, oh, all right, cool, copy that.
So, in closing, be honest with yourself and each other. This has been the Obsidian Alliance. Of course, post out videos every weekend. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, social medias will be down below. And if you need guidance, come seek the Alliance. Goal is to 200 subscribers so we can get that Patreon going. Welcome to Black History Month, of course.
Yeah, yeah,
and peace.